what's up? It's cold. And, look at this. It's a brand new Pokemon making its debut in Pokemon Go. And I'm going to use an Ultra Ball to catch it because for some reason, every time a new Pokemon makes its debut, the first time you try to catch it, it's next to impossible to catch. See? You almost always fail your first Pokeball that you're throwing at it. I don't know what the deal is with that. I guess it's just they don't want to make it too easy. But come on. Anyways, it's a Helioptile, and now I'm suddenly realizing that I'm stupid. I really should have used a pineapple berry on it because well, I'm gonna need some candy to evolve it. Anyways, Helioptile is it's the signature, I would say, signature electric type Pokemon of the Kalos region. Obviously, it's not the only new electric type Pokemon introduced in the Kalos region. There's also Dedenne, the regional Pikachu clone of Gen 6. And I mean, if you count Mega Evolutions, you also have Mega Ampharos and Mega Manectric, introduced in Gen 6. I don't think they were introduced in Kalos, but I'm pretty sure they are the only two electric type Mega Evolved Pokemon that were introduced in that region. Look at that, a Grimer. Pokemon you're not really used to seeing every day. And there's a main reason for that. There's a special event taking place right now. The Power Plant event, which is also the reason why Voltorb is now showing up regularly in the wild. Oof. Sorry, it's very windy right now. It's a very windy day. It's getting pretty cold out here, and I kinda don't want. Look at that rubbish. I kinda don't want this episode to go on for too long, because much as I enjoy walking around catching Pokemon and recording myself doing it, making some content for my channel, and in the process, I also have see, the weather's not gonna let me speak today, is it? Look, gotta find some shelter from the wind. And yeah, for those of you who don't know, I have very sensitive hands to the cold, which is why I always have to walk around wearing gloves, which I can't do right now because it's very hard to hold the camera and the phone already without having to put gloves on in order to do that. So I'm going to try to make this episode as brief as possible, as fast as an electric type, one might say. So Helioptile is the first ever normal electric type Pokemon introduced into the game, which is a pretty odd type combination. You'd think that, I don't know, the Ampharos line would have had that particular type combination beforehand. But I guess, since it was introduced in Gen 2, this was kind of before Game Freak wanted to really push the boundaries of making obscure type combinations and coming up with really creative Pokemon that justify that type combination. So, yeah, they had to wait about 4 more generations before they introduced that type combination, but eventually it did. And also, Helioptile and its evolved form Heliolisk do kind of fall into a certain type of subcategory of the Pokédex, where every single new Pokemon region introduced for the most part, has a quadrupedal electric type Pokemon that has at least 2 stages in its evolutionary line. Sometimes 3. Obviously, no need to overstate the obvious here. For Gen 1, it was Pikachu and Raichu. I mean, clearly. For Gen 2, as I mentioned, Mareep, Flaffy, and Ampharos. Gen 3, hold on. Electrike and Manectric. Oh, we got a Torterra. It's always cool finding an evolved Pokemon in the wild. For Gen 4, it was Shinx, Luxio, and Luxray. Gen 5, Blitzel and Zebstrika, which was an odd pairing to suddenly see a zebra as an electric type Pokemon. It was refreshing to see a zebra in general. I mean, it's an animal that Game Freak hasn't really made a Pokemon out of before that point. Gen 6, as I mentioned, Helioptile and Heliolisk. Gen 7 is really the odd one out, because in that particular case, the electric type, the quadrupedal electric type, also happens to be the regional bug of Grubbin, Charjabug, and Vikavolt, or Vikavolt. I keep forgetting how to properly pronounce that name, but Vikavolt is sort of quadrupedal, or rather sexapedal. I think that's how you say it. It has 6 legs. That's what I was going for. There's the Dene, speaking of the little rascal. And then obviously in Gen 8, that was one of my favorite actually no, it's my favorite Gen 8 Pokemon, and one of my favorite Pokemon overall. Yamper and Boltund. Now, I'm not so much a fan of Yamper. I think it looks pretty stupid and goofy looking, which I guess is fitting of it being a Corgi. But Boltund is just one of my favorite Pokemon ever. Like, yeah, cool, it's an electric dog, but it looks amazing. And it also just evolved from Yamper during my gym challenge, my water gym challenge, on my first ever playthrough of Sword. I had no idea what Yamper evolves into, and I wasn't really planning to keep it on my team, because like I said, I thought it looked stupid and goofy, and I didn't check out what it evolves into because I kind of enjoy being surprised. I don't like to look up everything about a new Pokemon game whenever it comes out, so I didn't specifically look it up. So when it evolved during my gym challenge, it took me completely by surprise, and I loved it. I immediately fell in love with that Pokemon, and I kept using it on my team. It also has a pretty interesting ability called Strong Jaw, which just enhances any and all biting moves. Thunder Fang, Fire Fang, Ice Fang, Bite, Crunch, and I don't even know if it can learn Psychic Fangs, but you get the idea. You get the gist. Any move that involves the user biting its opponent. So yeah. Helioptile, not really one of my favorites of this particular category of electric types. You know, the mandatory quadrupedal electric type. I also have a quadrupedal electric type Pokemon that I'm planning to introduce in my fan region whenever I ever get a chance to actually move forward with that project. But yeah, normal and electric is a pretty interesting type combination that we haven't seen before or since. Now, as you can see, I'm having a very hard time trying to find one. Look at that. You also have some evolved electric type Pokemon, such as the likes of Electrode and Jolteon appearing. Hold on. Oof. The winds of change. Anyways, so I suppose I should get down to the event itself. Oh, look at that! you actually get some Mega Ampharos energy. Whoa! I'm gonna step in between these two buildings over here to avoid the wind as much as possible. But yeah, so this power plant event is going to last for a little under 13 days. I mean, obviously it started a couple of hours ago. I'm just noticing it now. And as for the event itself, Helioptile makes its Pokemon Go debut in the power plant event. I'm gonna find a shelter from the wind so that I can speak and you can hear me properly. Spark's intuition leads him to believe that the final lock of the door requires electric-type Pokemon to power it. Work with Spark to catch Pokemon as he works to unlock the final mechanism of the mysterious door located at the historical cave site. Whoa, sorry. In this event, inspired by the power plants found in the Kanto and Kalos regions, you'll be able to catch Pokemon such as Magnemite, Voltorb, and Helioptile. Sorry. In the shadows, it seems that some nefarious forces have also caught wind of the door and the power that lies behind it. Ooh, spooky! And obviously, I suppose I should go over this. Return to the roots of Community Day during the Season of Heritage as the special treat. We'll be featuring Bulbasaur in the new event called Community Day Classic. Yeah, it's just to let you know that the next Community Day, which is actually in a couple of days from now, which is interesting, and that's gonna be Bulbasaur. Whoa, 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 whoa. The wind is going crazy now. I mean, hell. Because these trees are new, they actually have metal cables. Whoa. Connecting the trees to the ground so they don't fly off. I'll show you. Hold on. But yeah, I suppose I did enough to show off the Helioptile event. Hold on. There you go. You see? Metal cables connecting the trees to the ground so they don't fly away. Okay. Whew. I gotta. Okay, so I think the weather clearly doesn't want me to finish this episode properly, so I'm just going to end it right here. I think I did more than enough. I showed off the Helioptile event and talked enough about it. One day soon I'm going to complete, or rather claim this reward so I can continue the Mew mission, but that's in another day. In the meantime, let's just grab ourselves this. I finally caught enough Electabuzzes to fill out this mission. And, well, I'm just gonna have to catch some Helioptiles with some Pine-Up berries, and hopefully they still have a Sunstone so that I can evolve it into Heliolisk next episode. But, yeah, I'm going to the mall to buy some. I bought a new camera, not this camera, a new webcam for my channel. But the cable's a little too short, so I'm just gonna buy an extender so that I can properly use it. Anyways, my hands are freezing. I gotta turn off this game and put on my gloves back on. Sorry for the rushed nature of this episode, but as you can clearly see, Mother Nature was working against me today. So thank you for watching if you have, and stay safe everyone. Goodbye. Hello again everybody. I really hope you enjoyed this video, cause I really enjoyed making it. So if you like what you've seen here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. So until next time guys, I'll see you guys next time.